I think it's clear that any cryptocurrencies or assets, I mean, the majority of the so-called cryptocurrencies out there, they would be defined as assets, bottom line, as most of them are created out of Ethereum platform. So Ethereum itself may well be a cryptocurrency, the ETH, but the rest, they're all assets created on a platform like that. On the BitShares ecosystem, one of the reasons why I entered and enjoy actually building on that is because they came out with a stablecoin from the very beginning. A stablecoin backed by the core currency of the blockchain itself. Something that I think anybody out there could learn from, that only by using the ecosystem itself or the resources of the ecosystem itself will it be possible in future to really use any of these cryptocurrencies for a useful purpose. And I think BitShares is a blockchain where the trading engine is such a vital part of it. It's the intention was really to say, what does the world need in future? It needs a financial trading platform and an ecosystem to support it. Anything else is really not important if this one does not exist. I think that the moment you are able to reach out to any countries worldwide and allow people, no matter the amount of funds that they have or not, to actually start interacting without a bank even. I mean, that's the time when you will make it possible even for the small guys to start enjoying the crypto economy also. And I think a blockchain structure like BitShares, where it's what you call a decentralized proof of stake, or a distributed proof of stake actually, it will allow you to constantly maintain a low cost of transactions. Unlike Bitcoin and Ethereum, where the success in reality is the Achilles of both of these blockchains, and in so many ways, so many other blockchains out there, because they are not able to scale. And of course, and both Bitcoin and Ethereum are doing a lot of stuff in the last years, where they've either been doing forks or to improve that facility, I mean to improve the speed. When it comes to Bitcoin, they did all these forks, and they have Bitcoin Cash as one of them. The Lightning Network is the newest and perhaps the most promising part of how you can actually allow using Bitcoin and still scale. And in Ethereum, you still have all this general work of securing the back end from attacks, as well as the scalability. A platform like Ethereum, where it's built for the developers, and essentially the developers are not able to send funds in and out without having a huge cost every single time. That's of course not good for the future growth of an ecosystem. So I think also we will see in future a lot of these distributed proof of stake, places where you are able, together with block producers or witnesses, they might also be called, and a committee of elected people from the community, to then adjust as we go and ensure that that the cost of each of these transactions are adjusted according to demand. So, taking you back to any kind of normal business principle, I mean, business and demand, or supply and demand, will decide the future of a platform. And the BitShares is based on a financial trading engine that allows businesses to enter and then enjoy the growth based on the supply and demand. So I think, taking you back to the question on is there any future on the cryptocurrencies or not, I think it's really a question of finding these types of blockchains that are built not only for the moment, but also build for the future. And BitShares is definitely one of them. EOS as the newest one, both of them created by Daniel Larimer. It has also a great amount of future. It still has what is still missing is the governance part, which is still not really in control or the presented the right way. It's clear, and I guess when it comes to that, it takes you back to the people behind. I mean, once you start involving and dealing with people as a part of a blockchain structure, you are dealing with a matter which is very delicate. Yeah, I mean, you can never say from the very beginning this is a sure thing, because it really depends on initially also who are the people who managed to get in first. Did they actually enter with the idea of giving back to the world and of course making money at the same time, or did they do it purely for profit? I mean, are they ready to vote for things to happen, or are they just sleeping partners in this system? And the worst thing you can have in a blockchain is, of course, to have the majority of the voters as sleeping partners. That is like a lethal thing, or lethal, a negative thing. Yeah, lethal combination. Yes.